As a Florida State fan, yesterday I wanted Tennessee to beat Florida for selfish reasons. Number one, I'm a Florida State fan. I don't want to see Florida win, especially ranked games. And I did not expect Florida to win yesterday. Number two, I wanted Tennessee to win out and Florida State to win out so we can play each other in the college football playoffs, hopefully championship game, and Florida State can get its revenge on Tennessee because we haven't played each other in 25 years. We haven't played each other since the championship game in '98. So I wanted Tennessee to win because of that. But let me ask you guys a question, right? What happened yesterday around college football as a whole? It was Survival Saturday yesterday. Florida State, Boston College, right? Tough win. We looked past them. We still won a game, but we looked past them. Georgia, South Carolina, same thing. Georgia was looking past South Carolina because South Carolina is terrible, all right? Let's just say that. Texas, Kansas State lost to Missouri. At Missouri, they didn't think Missouri was going to come to play, but you can never discount any game. Alabama, USF, same thing. Colorado State, same thing. And Tennessee yesterday was in the worst position out of everybody on Survival Saturday. Why? Because although Florida State went to Boston College, won by 2, if that crowd was even half the atmosphere as Florida's crowd, it will pose more of a threat to Florida State yesterday. I'm like just being honest with you. But it wasn't. So Florida State was able to apply to win. Yesterday, Tennessee went to Florida and they was in the worst position out of everybody. You're playing in a swamp, what they call the swamp, probably the top 10 loudest crowds in college football. You're playing a team that has nothing to lose, that's unranked. The only thing they're thinking in their mind is y'all can't beat us in our house. And what happened yesterday? Man, y'all went and laid an egg, man, that second quarter, bro. The second quarter, well, actually, yeah, y'all laid an egg in the second quarter. Second quarter, you guys scored literally 0 points in the second quarter. Like, that can't happen, bro. Like, that just cannot happen. And you guys were still in the game. That's crazy. That third quarter, you guys put up 3 points. If you guys score a touchdown or 2 in that third quarter, it's a totally different game. But that didn't happen. What ended up happening is what happened on Survivor Saturday. You guys go up there, you guys 9 times out of 10, you guys were looking past Florida. That's what you guys was doing. You guys go, you lose the game. I watched the post-game interview with Tennessee, with the head coach, because I watch Tennessee ball. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's the one of the teams I do watch in the SEC because I always want them to do good so Florida State can play them again. That's the only reason why. Like, I'm being pretty honest with you. That's why I watched them. So I watched the post-game interview with that coach, and this guy, like, if I was the athletic director or whatever they have in college football, the ones that oversees the team, I would have a conversation with him. Because first of all, why are you chewing gum? Your team just lost. You look like you don't care. Now, I don't know if he was just bottling up what he just went through with that loss. The team at the end of the game got into a fight, and he was mad. He was mad. Let me be honest with you. Now that I think about it, he was pissed. The head coach was pissed. He was chewing gum. His body language showed that he was upset. But if someone can look at you, listen to your words, and have 2 different outcomes, either he's pissed or he don't care, it was a problem in the way you delivered it. So I don't know if Tennessee fans are pissed about his post-game interview, but I am. I ain't even a Tennessee fan. I was watching like, what? Why is he moving around like that? Like, it's like he was answering questions, but he really didn't want to address what was really going on. Yeah, the team plays slow. He got to put accountability, where it belongs. Now, is he going to do that in front of millions of people? Probably not. He's going to do that in practice. Oh, Milton, this was on you. Defensive line, you guys played terrible. You guys gave up 100 and 190 rushing yards. Defensive line, linebackers, terrible game. Second quarter, the whole team fell apart. That second quarter, the second quarter of that game, you could have put Tennessee outside and put a different team in there, and that was just terrible. Like I don't know what I'm trying to say, but you guys know what I mean. Like they just looked terrible that second quarter, and that's how they lost the game. The third and fourth quarter, you guys give up 3 points. With your offense, bro, you should have at least. If someone would have told me Tennessee was gonna lose this game, I would have been like, okay, it's a field goal, Survivor Saturday, Florida just, but it's no way, bro. Like look at these stats. They just game managed you, bro. Like you guys got beat, and Billy Napier he just outmanaged you. That's all he did the second half. He held the ball longer. They didn't make mistakes, and you guys just lost the game. So I don't know, man. I hope I'll be honest with you. I hope Tennessee wins out. But I think the way college football is going right now, if Tennessee beats Georgia, there's no SEC teams that are going to be in the college football playoffs this year. If Tennessee beats Georgia, Georgia's going to fall out. Now you're going to have Texas. If Florida State wins out, Texas wins out. This big if. Texas wins out. Florida State wins out. USC wins out. And who else I'm thinking? You have Washington. I think Washington plays Oregon. So any of those, Ohio State, Michigan, one of those teams win out, SEC is done this year. So right now, Tennessee's just playing upset. Right now, the rest of you guys' season, you guys should be thinking, if I'm not making it, you ain't making it. Because if Tennessee beats Georgia, as I keep saying, no SEC team for the last year would be in the college football playoffs. It is what it is, man. But you guys got to go back to the drawing board, bro. You guys, that second quarter was terrible, bro. You guys cannot do that. I don't know, man. Make sure you guys leave a like on the video and subscribe, bro. Like I said, I hope Tennessee, I hope you guys get it together. Your head coach looked like he was out there. He looked like he was just getting outmanaged, bro. Like you were just getting out coached. You got outmanaged. You call a timeout. The good thing about that game about Tennessee is that fight. That fight is that's what I like. You know what I'm saying? Like that fight was pretty cool. But smart. Like don't let them celebrate on your watch. Call a timeout. That's why. Yeah, call a timeout. Me personally, I like it. And if you guys watch a few college football games where teams are about to win, and then the opposing team calls a timeout just to call it. It happens. Nick Saban did it before. Kirby Smart did it before. Norvell's done it. What's that guy named at Clemson? Clemson head coach, I forgot his name, done it. Mario Cristobal's done it. every trust me, it happens. Lane Kiffin's done it. Everybody does it. So it is what it is, bro. But catch you guys next week. Make sure to leave a like, subscribe. I'm out. Peace.